Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Say hello as you join. Let me know you're here. Mm. Oh, I didn't see you was bad. My bad. You will have
Hi,
to see
beautiful
what
people
it was.
out there. How are y'all? I am not prepared.
Oh Lord, I hope my internet behave tonight. You muted yourself, by the way. All right, if you have joined, say hello. Let us know you're here. Let us know if you can hear us, see us. If you had a good day, etc., etc. For some reason, I'm struggling. There it is. Okay, just making sure. All right, we're gonna play the intro vid, and we'll be back. I need to fix
Yeah,
this so it just don't abruptly cut like that.
I
My
know,
bad.
right?
Go ahead.
I wasn't
Just say
ready.
bloop.
Hello, you beautiful people out there. Welcome to Occasionally Posh, where we enjoy life, laughs, and shenanigans. I am your girl, Chassie B.
And I'm Sunshine. Welcome. At least she didn't say nothing ratchet today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. I see we got some folks on. Do us a favor, say hello in the comments. Let us know you're here. Where you watching from, whatever. And then comment along as we go through all these awesome yet ratchet shenanigan topics of the night. And we always start with a foreplay, and she said she had a story. I'm scared. Oh
Y'all
Lord,
know
I'm real.
how these dating streets are. So I want to tell y'all about this guy that tried to holler at me over the weekend.
Uh-oh.
So he comes up to me, y'all. He's like, you're very beautiful. Are you single? And I was like, yes, I'm single. And he's like, are you looking to date? And I was like, yes. So we're sitting there having a nice conversation. And then he goes, you want to know why a lot of women are single? And I said, well, please elaborate. And he said, it's because y'all got too many gay male friends. And I said, what does that have to do with anything? And
Anything.
he said that women, single women, bow down to gay black men and don't bow down to straight heterosexual males, and that is why we are single. And I kindly
Wow.
walked away. Like
Right.
I didn't even say excuse me, this conversation is over. No, I just walked away because why are you in competition with somebody that doesn't even want the same body parts that you want?
Right.
So why is that even a competition? Why is that even relevant to you trying to talk to me? And what does me being friends with gay men have to do with you trying to establish anything with me? Are you gay?
Right. Well, we're not gonna go there. Yeah, I feel like he reaching. He definitely reaching. He definitely
He was
reaching.
reaching, girl, and he said some other stuff, some he went down a whole rabbit hole of church and stuff, and I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna work because I cuss.
You know what?
And
Because I throw hands. All right. Try Jesus, don't try me. No. Yeah, it sound like he reaching for real. Yeah, no. I just feel like everybody trying to blame all the wrong things of why dating is trash. And I just
right.
a lot of people, these folks, I don't know, but I'm guessing from what I hear, a lot of these folks just need some self-evaluation, reflection, and therapy. That's what it sounds like to me. And that's why people
Yes,
can't
I was
do
like,
it. They
"Bruh,
ain't got nothing.
I'm single because I'm low key crazy sometimes. That's why I'm single. It ain't got nothing to do with my gay friends.
Wow.
All my gay friends, they got boyfriends. So they doing something right.
They know something I don't know. No, let me stop. Tierra said, "Hey boo, hey TT."
Hey, Tiara.
I didn't mean to call you TT. Chris said hello in the comments. Really
Hey,
smarty
Chris.
pants.
We get some my nerves. I ain't even see that it said in the comments.
Oh man, thank y'all for tuning in. And yeah, what y'all think about what Chastity said? You think gay men is the reason why these hoes ain't got no loyal friend, no loyal men?
I ain't no hoe. Not tonight, anyway.
Well, thank you, T. Thank you. Usually I just call you one T. I didn't mean to put the extra T on it. I ain't mean to... All right. So here's my foreplay. I got a little video, and I want to get y'all thoughts. So for those of y'all who are listening later, it says, fellas, y'all say that you can't turn hoes into housewives, but you expect women to turn felons, liars, cheaters, etc. into kings. Thoughts?
That's a word.
That's a word. It is
That's
a
a
word though.
word. You can't
It is
turn
a
a hoe into a
word.
housewife. You can turn a hoe into a housewife. You can turn a
Yeah,
felon into a house husband.
I agree. I feel like the right person for any right people for the right people can turn anybody into anybody. Honestly.
Right. This
But
is true. But yeah, why do a lot of people say that you can't turn a hoe into a housewife? Why don't they say you can't turn a hoe into a house husband too?
you know what? This is true though.
It ain't like
This is true.
hoeing is just one sided.
Just
Men are hoes
women.
too.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's just another one of them things where they put a lot more expectation on women than they do men. It's okay if
Child, don't put
men
no
want to.
expectation on them.
It's okay if men want to soil their royal oats or whatever people say, but women do it. No, Lord, she just damaged goods. Like people gonna be
These
people.
goods is these goods is good and damaged. They gonna be doggone.
I cannot. I'm not messing with her. I'm not gonna do it. Well, that was our
They still
foreplay for the
juicy.
night. That was our foreplay for the night. Y'all put in the comment how you feel about both, both of the foreplays we started off with, both of the ratchetness, Chastity out the men saying Chastity gonna be single the rest of her life because she got a gay friend. And
And we single women bow down to gay men, but we don't bow down to heterosexual men. We got to do better, ladies. We
I
got to
can't.
do better.
I simply can't. Simply can't. Well, as y'all seen in our topic, our title, it was called "Being a Side Dude is a Part-Time Job." And Chastity actually found this post, I think. Oh Lord, which one is it? I should have named it. I usually do better than this, y'all. Oh, that ain't it. This one. All right. I'll let you. Can you see it to read it?
I can
Okay.
see it.
I'll just make it show. Go ahead.
Okay, so it says, my boyfriend and I have been together for 5 years. He got married last year to a very wonderful woman. I helped him pick her ring out and opened an account to help him buy it. Dummy. Here is my question.
Right.
His visits have dropped back to maybe once every 2 weeks. When I complained, he said the only way he could see me more is if he pretended like he had a part-time job and had money to show for it. How much is fair to give him? to have more time with him. Before you call me stupid, dummy, this was my idea. I want to do it. He's worth it. I get an insurance annuity every month from my dad's death and won't even miss the money. Honey, Bridget, do you like women? Because I can come over there too. Doggone it. And you
You
saying
stupid.
salaries. Doggone it.
You stupid.
I can come
Talking
over
about
there 3 times a week.
and she talking about before you call me stupid, it's my idea.
So,
How was it your
okay.
idea? He the one said it only if he had a part-time job, he had money to show for it. He put it in
Well,
your ear, but you saying it's your idea. Okay, sis.
I guess it's her idea to give him the money. But,
He didn't say that for
honey,
no reason.
why?
Never mind. Go ahead.
Why didn't he put the ring on your finger? Why didn't he marry you? If y'all been together that long, y'all, I I'm confused.
I am
Like he
too.
met somebody in the midst of y'all being together, and then
Mm-hmm.
decided to put a ring on her finger, and he's with
Mm-hmm.
her, and he wants
Mm-hmm.
you to pay him to spend time with him. That doesn't make sense, honey. I'm gonna
But you
need for
don't
you to
make
get some
for
self-worth.
yes.
Self-worth.
Yes. Agree. Agree. Yeah, it's just everything about that is wrong. I mean, her being the side chick is wrong. Her helping him. She said helped him get an account or something. Something
Yeah,
like that. An
it's
account. What she
dumb.
say?
Just spending
Yeah.
money out
Helped him
there.
pick the ring
Bridget
out and open
Johnson.
up an account to help him buy it. I
Bridget
can't.
Johnson, if you ever want to be gay, I can be gay for pay. Hit me up, honey. Hit
You know
me
what?
up.
I can't be gay for pay. I am done. I am done. Vince agreed. He said stupid helpful. He talking
So,
about
how
Bridget,
much
not
do you
Chassie.
think?
Now let's stop.
Hey, you never know. How much do you think the going rate is for a part-time boyfriend?
I have no idea. Depends on how much they think they worth. I guess they if they McDonald's worth or is they, working for IBM worth. I don't know. A part time that's a large scale. I don't.
He might be worth something. She doing all that. She probably pay him about $25 an hour. He probably can
She's
make more from
stupid.
his part-time job than he do from his full-time job.
Right.
Play his cards
Ain't
right.
I don't care what a man can offer you. It ain't no reason for this situation to be a situation. I don't care what he doing. None.
He got
Nada.
some keys.
Zip. It's another one out there somewhere. I'm sorry. There's no excuse.
That's
There's
just
nothing you can say to convince me that's this even a conversation. Why is this even a conversation? There's nothing
I
you
I
can
want to
say.
know, y'all in the comments, how much do y'all think she should pay him? I'm thinking
He
if
quit paying
it's
them
that
attention.
good, he should at least make $20 an hour because she's opening up accounts, she's helping look for rings, and she's willing to pay him. He might as well get at least $20 an hour.
I ain't gonna comment on it. I'm gonna leave it all. I'm gonna leave it all the way wrong alone. You keep freezing. Is it on my end or on your end?
I don't know. My internet spectrum been
Okay.
acting crazy.
Spectrum having acting crazy. But yeah. I think y'all put it in the comments, but she's just stupid, as Vern said. She's stupid. And I don't think it's no excuse. I don't know excuse.
Call me
Um
Bridget. Hey girl.
well, keeping along the lines of that, let's talk about this post you sent about asking women for money. Let me get the right one this time. So it says, I asked this woman I've been talking to for a minute. Hold on, let me move this banner so I don't miss. Okay, I've been talking to for a
Wait,
minute. I don't know, for $100. I'm gonna wait. I get a what do you need it for? When do I get it back?
wait, Sunshine, wait. We need to address
What?
these questions before we go to this.
Come on now. I was mid
Wait.
sentence. Okay.
No. So Brittany has
Will it?
will even last an hour. So if it don't last an hour, he should at least get $40.
You
That's the going
stupid.
rate for hoes.
You almost made me curse. Verse said how many hours per week? I mean, part time is what, like 20 hours? Give or take 10, 20. I don't know.
And
There
what
are
Tiara said,
professional smugglers.
there are. There are. I was thinking about getting into
Ah,
that, but I'm scared I might come across a creep. But there, people do get
that'd be
paid to
weird.
professionally
I can't
snuggle.
just be snuggling with just anybody. That's intimate. That isn't that's too intimate. That's
It
this
ain't that intimate.
bodies. Snuggling is intimate.
It
You
ain't
don't
that
just snuggle
intimate.
with everybody. He said that's 40K a year.
I ain't mad at it.
No, that's
I ain't
stupid.
mad at it.
That's stupid. Just stupid. Her dumb self. Just give him the whole dag on the whole damn name check, Lord Jesus. I'm cussing on this good internet. Lord.
Okay, all right, go to the next one.
Ah,
Before you
back
start
to what I
cussing.
was saying. Right. Before I get in trouble, I have to I just went to revival. I need to be better. All right. The post says I asked this woman I've been talking to for a minute for $100. I get a what do you need it for? When do I get it back? A whole bunch of questions. LOL. I planned a trip for us in the mountains in Colorado for 4 days. Hotel cost per night $200. White water rafting 150 per person, zip line 125 per person, hot air balloon 250 per person, SUV rental $80 a day. Not to mention food costs. Excuse me. I had all this covered. Just canceled everything and got my deposits back. I didn't need the $100. I was just seeing what type of response I get if I ask for it. I didn't ask when do I get my money back. When I was planning the vacation, I was just handling business. People don't think long term. Test failed. Thoughts?
I'm sick and tired of people. First of all, I feel like that's bullshit. I mean, a lie. Sorry. I think he made that story up. But if in the event that he didn't, why do people continuously try to text people and then they get upset and want to write long synopsis about how somebody failed a test? Number one. Number two, she might did not have $100 to just easily dispose to you at the time. So yes, she wanted to know what it was for. Do I have $100? Maybe. It depends on what it's for. If you just using $100 to buy some shoes that you don't need, no. If you need $100 to pay a light bill, maybe I got it. You
Yeah.
can't just automatically assume that people just have money to just distribute out to you just because you want it or you want to do a test. That's just stupid. Grow up. Grow up.
Yeah. Right, right. I'm definitely getting tired of seeing these posts about people testing people. Why are we having to test people? Like, people are going to show you who they are eventually anyway. You don't have to. We ain't in school. The test is not in session. Like, let's quit with the test. Communicate with folk. You know what I'm saying? Communicate with them. For number one and number two, it's nice that you were doing all those things and spending all that money, but if it was only for the reward of I'm showing her what I can do, but let me see if she got my back, then what was the point? Why are y'all together?
Right. Exactly.
Relationships is not a competition, it's not a battle, it's not a you know what I'm saying? It's not a I need to see if she gonna keep up. Yeah, he need to see. I'm like, why? I feel people are failing to really look at relationships for what they are and treat them that way. Point blank period.
Exactly. Exactly.
Uh, Brittany said he failed. Facts.
Exactly.
And then she said, "Why would you plan all that for someone you seem to not even know like that?" Definitely made up to push this women are gold diggers dialogue. Facts. Facts.
I agree. I agree.
Facts.
We ain't no gold diggers. Could have
We
planned that
not.
trip on my own, sir. Without you,
She
me and
probably
my
didn't ask him
homies.
to do all that. She probably didn't ask him to do all that.
Right. But
Like
he was
you
just doing
did
it.
it.
Wasn't like he was doing it because he really wanted to spend time with her. He was doing it because he wanted something in exchange.
That's what it
That's
sound like to
all.
me. That's what it sound like to me. And I
Doing it.
agree. I sound like that he don't even know her like that because I'm a type of person. If somebody asks me for money, I'm gonna ask what you need it for. If that's taking bad wages, don't ask me then. Because I mean, you asking me for the money, so I'm gonna ask you what it's for. Like that's
Right.
not saying I'm not gonna give it to you, and whatever. I'm gonna pester you about it or blase blase. But I am gonna want to know. It's got to make sense to me. You saying I need 100? You need something more over $25, $30. I'm gonna need like, all right, you need some gas, you need some
What
food,
do you need it
paying the
for?
light bill,
I'm
your
broke.
rent behind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got time to be
Right.
giving you money because you want to go buy a weed bag or go to the Annabelle Cotton store or the all black college, whatever y'all call it. I ain't got time. Like, I know this what you might want, but that ain't what I'm here for, pimp. That ain't what I'm here
I got two
for.
kids. I got two kids that try to swindle me out of my money every time they see me. And you think I got $100 just to give to you?
That part. Vern said, "Hold up. If I ask you for money, it is my business what I spend it on. Lesson learned. If I ask Chasey B for money, it would definitely be for my light bill. I can't. I can't. Maybe that's a man mentality. Maybe they feel like they don't have to explain it. But I'm gonna ask you what it's for.
I don't want to know. Doggone it. That's my money.
It's levels to my giving. Okay, you got to really
I
need it
work
now.
hard for this stuff. I'm broke. I don't just be spending money on just frivolous things. Now I look for deals and budgets. Now I want to know what you're using $100 for, because I might know somebody that you could get it for $40. That's why I'm
Right.
at.
I
Doggone
mean,
it.
I'm saying right, but that ain't me. But right. Right. Oh man. Well, yeah, I thought yeah. Let's move on to the next topic. Let's see which way we're gonna go. Fake crime
My
report. Fake
allergies is
crime
kicking my
report.
butt. Yes.
You want to? Do you got it pulled up? Probably not. Okay. So a woman that lives in Florida used a fake burglary report to excuse her tardy arrival to work. It's the picture for me. Hold on, let me show this picture. Nah, maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. Never mind. I ain't gonna do that. This lady, she's 34 and she's accused of forging a police report to excuse herself for being late to work. So she lives in Polk County, and cop says that she was already on an employee improvement plan over excessive tardiness before the incidents. So yeah, she works. Oh no, yeah, she works as a TSA agent at an airport, which is kind of funny, and called her employer on March 20th, telling them she was running late. Upon arrival, she allegedly told her boss a man armed with a knife tried breaking into her parents' car. Authorities say she couldn't she couldn't provide a case number or a business card from a detector. Her supervisor asked for a copy of the report. So the employee reportedly sent a screenshot of the report, which had the name and number of her current deputy on vacation at the time. I wonder how she knew that. The supervisor still asked for a physical copy since the photo was cut off halfway through the second page and no incident description was visible. So now she's been arrested, and she's facing charges of criminal use of personal ID and uttering a false document. Why are people so stupid?
Ma'am, all you had to say was traffic. Traffic was crazy. That's my excuse. Traffic was crazy.
But she
I
was
am sick
already on
of
a
McDonald's.
performance plan, so it probably really wouldn't have mattered what she said if she was already on a performance plan for being late.
But then she should have just faked the death. Her own death.
Not a
I
deal.
died.
I'm done. And sent a screenshot of her home death certificate. I'm done. Yeah, especially being a
But
TSA agent, you would think she know better.
that's what I was about to say. Like, if you working in TSA, I'm pretty sure they know the ins and outs and stuff, and you can't just do anything. You might could get away with
Right.
that at a local place, and they probably ain't gonna really look
Right.
into it.
You
They
work.
just want to see it. But TSA,
Right. Right.
ma'am,
You really think the airport number one, you already have a history of being late. So they probably knew you was BSing. Like, I don't know. Maybe I would have rather said somebody died or something. Well, no, that'd be wrong too. I don't know what you could say, but
I would have been
I
riding to
definitely
work
would have.
looking at who died. I like, yeah, she right. What
That
Brittany
part,
said.
Brittany. That part. I got a little fever. You know what I'm saying? They can't dispute that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Exactly.
definitely. I done.
Not feeling too hot. Let me go take a COVID test.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, that's
Speaking of
crazy.
COVID tests, so this morning, so my allergies are kicking my
Y'all
ass,
listen to this.
literally.
Mhm.
So when I got up this morning, I dropped the boys off at school. I was headed back to the house, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I got those COVID tests at the house." And I was like, "I'm gonna do a home COVID test." And so I did the test. It came back negative. I laid down and went back to sleep. And then I was like, I'll clock in later. So when I woke up to clock in, I was kind of out of it because I had took a Benadryl. Y'all, I looked over and I saw that COVID test, and I thought it was a pregnancy test, and I got scared.
How you gonna forget you took it? Okay, I'm confused.
I got scared. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm pregnant."
First of all, it was negative, but that's neither here nor there. Second of all, how you gonna? Yeah, no, I got nothing. That means you need to go to church or something.
I blamed the Benadryl. It was the Benadryl. But y'all, I wish y'all could have. I wish that somebody could have been here and felt my heart. Like it was like boom, boom.
I'm done. I missed Chris' comment. He said, "Sound like he wanted to cancel the trip and used her fail as an excuse." Hey, that's facts right there.
He probably didn't even have the money. He probably didn't even plan the damn trip. He probably sleeping on his mama's couch.
Well, you might be right. You might be right. Speaking of craziness, let's talk about these church rules. I was gonna download all the pictures, y'all, but it was too many, so I'm just gonna share my screen. Here we go. I got to download, and I'm like, there's too many pictures. Go ahead.
So everybody that's in North Carolina, hold on, I lost it. This church is in North Carolina. It's in Spendale, which is right outside of Charlotte, ain't it?
I ain't never heard of it, but go ahead.
Somewhere over there. So anyway, I can't find it. Oh, there they go. This church has a list of rules. And how many was it? 175?
A lot.
And that was back in 2020 when this was posted. So it's probably 275 rules right now.
Right, that part.
But yeah,
this beginning paragraph got me when they said Jane Whitley approved your membership.
I didn't see that.
She approved it.
I didn't even see that.
You gotta be approved to join church now. When did that start?
What? You can't even bring. You cannot even bring a guest to the church unless it is approved by Jane Whitley. Jane Whitley got some power at that church. And I Googled them, and they are still the pastor and first lady at that church.
Wow.
But y'all, I want y'all to listen to the very first rule. This is when I knew they was crazy, and I knew that every rule after this was going to be just as stupid.
Right.
It said you will be required to attend every service if for some unforeseen reason you missed the service. You will be required to listen to the tape at church. Now listen to, my phone is acting crazy. Death, severe illness, and surgery may be considered an excused absence. Death may be excused. What are you gonna do? Come and dig me up and bring me back into church and make me listen to it?
I think they mean death in the family.
No, I took it.
It do say death. It do say death, but they probably mean death in the family. If I had to guess, I am done. But it says you would be required to tithe 10% of your gross earnings and give offerings. It says Jane would check the records from time to time. You will be required to smile on command. This is called keeping your happy face. You may be required to participate in group work projects. Enjoy it. We have need of many skills. And after each service, you will be required to clean the church and fellowship hall on a rotating basis. That's the dues. That's the dues. And then the don'ts go on forever. It says this is a partial living list. At times, it takes on a life of its own, continuing to grow. And they meant that.
You can't even play Monopoly. You can't play Monopoly. You can't play football. You can't drink cheer wine. You can't drink root beer. You can't drink diet root beer or cheer wine. One of them. You can't even drink a ginger ale.
It says don't watch movies unless Jane gives approval. Don't watch videos in your car. Don't enter a movie theater unless Jane got a hard job. Don't
Jane
read
is too much in my business.
don't read newspapers, not even the headlines. Don't listen to the radio. Don't read or handle magazines. Like this is ridiculous. Don't let children
I
play
want to
with
know how to
tools.
listen. You can't even let your kids have a Bible that has pictures in it.
I'm done. Men,
You
African
cannot decorate
American,
your
don't
house.
shave your bald head bald. It
What if
specifically
he has
says
a
African
receding hairline?
American. Don't start a relationship without checking with Jane. I mean, the list just goes on and on, y'all. It's like 7
you
pages.
you can't
Like,
choose a college. Whenever you choose a college, it has to be Jane has to approve the college. She also has to approve your classes. So she's also a guidance counselor. You can't
don't
decorate your house.
don't play or imitate an air guitar. This can't be real. I think this is fake.
It said,
Ain't no way.
don't close your eyes whenever you sing it because you might cross over into the devil.
I'm done. I'm done.
But wait, it's one. It was only one of them that I actually agreed with. And it was don't iron double creases in your pants. That was the only
I am done. I am
out
done.
of those rules. That was the only one I
Chastity
was like, they hitting right there.
Chastity will be kicked out the first day because it says don't be late for any service or function.
Mm,
First day, she
mm,
fired.
fired. Fire.
Oh
Y'all, this
man.
church is called Word of Faith Fellowship. It is in Spindale, North Carolina. If anybody wants to attend there, let me know so I can go with you. You got to
I'm
get it
not
approved
going.
by
I
Jane.
don't. That ain't the work of the Lord. They no. That's
That is a
I ain't
cult.
going. I'm not going. They might put some on me. They might put a root on me. I ain't going over there. Oh, Vern
Oh,
said, "Stick a
wait.
fork in me." Go ahead.
It was another one that said, ladies, if you buy a dress, do not get your heart set on it because if somebody else in the congregation already has that dress, you're going to have to take yours back.
It can't be. I need somebody to find out if this is real. I just really don't feel like
That's
it's
why I want
real.
to go.
I can't. I can't. Vern said, "Stick a fork in me." He said, "Jane can go where the sun don't shine, but it's hot." I know that's right. And Chris said she need to approve this foot. Facts. Facts. Jane doing way
But
too much. Way. I
I
just
was
can't
looking to
believe.
see.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, I was just looking on their website to see if I could find like the list of rules, but of course it wasn't on there. But y'all, it is I don't know, like whenever I was looking at the pictures, it's believable. It's believable.
Really? Find some pictures.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's it called
It looks
again?
cultish. Dang, hold on, let me pull it up.
Uh, I asked that of
What's
it.
my
My
phone
bad.
at the present? Word of Faith Fellowship, Spindale, North Carolina.
Oh, you go ahead. Keep talking. I'll just.
I'm sorry, I need my inhaler, but that ain't the right one.
Now, now,
Um,
when I typed it in, I ain't even get it all the way in, and it had coat at the end of it per Google.
see, that
It had
crazy.
coat. It says they are. It says coat. It says Word of Faith Fellowship is a cult in Spindale, North Carolina. This is what Google say.
See,
Let me share. Let me share it so y'all
it
don't
didn't
think I'm
say it didn't
lying.
say that when I was looking it up the other day.
Oh, sorry. Y'all, my sharing on StreamYards can be a little bit difficult. But right here on Google, you see this, right? That's Google saying it.
Mm,
It says Word of Fellowship is a
mm.
cult in Spindale, North Carolina. According to the Charlotte Observer, it is a diverse, close-knit congregation represent more than 15 nationalities. Oh, is that? That's on Wikipedia. It might really be a cult.
Well,
Wikipedia don't lie.
Wikipedia, anybody no, but Wikipedia, anybody could go in and change
I
it.
know. No, they have to like get it like they have to go and cite you.
I, I'm
I
not
don't know.
sure.
It sound real cultish. I'm just saying.
It is
It
cultish.
says followers do
The
not
only thing I
celebrate
agree with.
birthdays, religious, secular holidays, including Christmas and Easter, because they are pagan. What is a pagan? I don't know.
All I
And it
know is they
says in here in
don't
the rules,
celebrate
Congress do not
holidays.
watch television, movies, read newspapers, or eat in restaurants that serve alcohol. Men and women must swim with shirts covering their upper bodies and cannot take them off in public, not even in their own backyards. Men's cannot men's men cannot grow beards, etc., etc. It says all of that, and it has abuse allegations. Oh Lord, it done got too
I
deep. All
believe
right,
it.
it
Don't
got
go
too
down
deep.
that rabbit hole, girl. We'll be on that all
Yeah.
night.
Y'all know I'll Google some in a minute now. I'll Google some in a minute. But yeah, if anybody by there or know somebody from there that can find out if it's real or not, let us know. I
It's
want to know.
real.
I
So
mean, it
if
look
anybody
real.
wants, if anybody, I mean, it is a real church. So if
Right.
anybody wants to get in the car on Sunday and ride down there, we just go park outside of the church and wait for everybody to get out. But we got to make sure we park on the right side because you can't park on the left side of the church and you can't park in the first handicap parking space unless it's approved by Jane. And you can't park too close to the church. And you got to park up. You can't block the school. They also have a school. So like it's cult. It's a cult.
Oh, is Jane the first lady?
Yeah, Jane the first lady. I forgot her
God,
husband's name.
they, these pictures look real. So, they must be that happy face. Anywho, let's move on. Chris said, "What book that word coming from? I don't know. I don't want. I don't want to see it." Then he said, "Don't eat or drink anything in that piece. Devil worship." I
Uh-uh.
agree. I don't feel. I don't believe that's. I don't believe that's the work of the Lord. I don't believe it is. But anywho,
Mm-mm.
what we got next? What we got next? Baby daddy got his paperwork. That's what we got next.
Mm.
Oh, it got real awkwardly quiet. All right.
No, I was looking up pagan to see exactly what it was that they do. And
Gotcha.
it says they are an unconverted member of a people or nation who does not practice Christianity, Judaism, or Islam.
So what they practice?
One who, one who has little or no religion and who delights in sensual pleasures and material goods or irreg- irregulous or hedonistic person. I honestly don't know what none of that means. All I know
Yeah, I don't
is
either. I don't know
what
either.
Chris
Moving
said,
on.
devil worshippers.
Moving on. So we wanted to discuss this post. Look, I can't even talk after that. About baby daddy getting his paperwork together. So I guess he was trying to get ready for court, is what I'm guessing, out of this post. But the woman says, so the initial post said, please don't limit yourself to one profession. You can do hair, working 9 to 5, fixed credit, flip houses, own companies, all at once, anything is possible. And then the mom of this situation said, okay, because I do hair, babysit, sell hair, cook dinners, and whatever else I'm going to bring that's going to bring the money in. So this post is actually showing this is from I guess her child's father, and he has little comments at the bottom of them. Like this one says one of her Facebook posts showing that she does make money. And then he
So they're
just
in
took a
court.
whole bunch of screenshots. Go ahead.
Right. So they're in court, y'all, for child support.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming that I don't think that she would say that she's not making money.
Right.
Um, because if she's posted on Facebook, I seriously doubt that she's go that can you talk that she will go in that courtroom and say that she doesn't make any money.
Right.
So this is his what do you call it?
Yeah, I
Proof
guess
that
it's
she
proof, right?
works. So he ain't got to
Right.
pay his $60.
Right.
All
Right.
right, go ahead.
Yeah. No, no. You I mean you summed it up. I mean, so like as you can see, he even got a post here saying that she been doing her it's her primary and only job since I met her. She's been working constantly, blah, blah, blah. Um, she posted a post saying, I got blessed hands. He said her Facebook page doesn't lie. The next page will show. And he said SHO. Sorry. Um, and then he posted another post of her. I guess she did some small box braids in and out in 4 hours. Hashtag book me. And he showed that she charged $180 for the style, blah blah blah, and then it just goes on and on and on and on. I would be laughing if somebody brought and then showed her hours, her working hours.
Her working hours. He showed her calendar and even put on the thing for her calendar on Style Seat. He was
Mm-hmm.
like, the days that are marked out, that means that she's booked up those days. That doesn't mean
Yep.
that she's booked up. She could have just blocked those days, dummy.
Right. You big dummy. You big dummy. I don't know. If he only paying $60 a week, she got to have income. He would be paying more than that. Like they base it
Exactly.
off both. So I don't
Unless
know.
unless he's not working at all, then
They
they would
wouldn't
base it
have it at
off of
$60.
minimum wage.
Right.
I
And that's
think it's
very
$50.
I know somebody, well, I don't know about now. It might be better in this 2022. But I know somebody they child's father didn't work and she was only getting $50 for the month.
Yeah, for the month.
For
Yeah.
the whole month. So it's gotta be that he's working and she's working for them to come up with $60 a week. Is all I'm saying. Like, I don't know.
And
But
I
I
want to
guess
know, sir, what do you think that $60 a week is gonna do? Nothing.
I
Nothing.
I'll tell you what I can get, but it ain't
I mean,
taking care of
yeah,
the child.
but it
Nah, it ain't
ain't
taking care of the child by no
$60
means.
ain't covering
Shoot, my son
half of
eat
the
that up
kids'
in a week.
expenses. A day, some days.
Right. He was talking about he was hungry
Some days.
again. We don't know. He done out ate the daytime. I'm hungry. We gonna stop somewhere. Like all the kids is expensive. Okay, kids is not cheap. $6 a week is nothing. They wouldn't even pay half a daycare if it was a baby. Like people don't. I don't. They wouldn't even pay half.
And it would buy maybe 2 cans of milk, depending on what kind of milk you
What
get.
brand it
If
is,
they on
right?
formula, but
Yeah, I
$60
don't
is
know.
nothing.
Yeah, it
People
really
are
ain't that much.
weird.
People are
I didn't
weird,
go through the
very weird.
comments. I should have went through the comments to see what Mia
I know. I
was
should
mad
have
about it.
to. I didn't. I didn't though. Chris is right. Halloween is a pagan holiday. I have heard that before.
And I think people just say that. I don't think it's a pagan holiday. I
I
think
don't really know what pagan means, so I can't.
I think people just say that it because it symbolizes like witches and ghosts and all that kind of stuff, so they make it a pagan holiday. But that's not really what Halloween started out as.
Right.
People just took it to a different level.
Yeah.
No, Chris, if you go back and you read the history of Halloween, it really has nothing to do with what Christians make it out to be. It's a whole different thing, and it's not as extreme as people try to make it. It's really
Well,
not.
this top article in history.com said Halloween may be considered a secular affair dominated by candy costume, blah blah, but the holiday is rooted in the annual Celtic pagan festival called Samhain. I don't know how you say that. That was then appropriated by the early Catholic Church some 1,200 years ago. So it does say it's rooted from some kind of Celtic pagan festival. I don't know.
Yeah, I that's new. I've never seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
Because I
And
done looked
then
it up because I was just interested.
right. That's what it say on there, but I don't know. Anywho,
I was in
what's next? What's next?
2021. Ain't no telling who wrote those articles.
We done made
It was probably
we done
Chris.
made it through all the topics.
Chris wrote those articles.
Shut up. Shut up. We done made it through all the topics. Let me find one more thing to play. We still got time. Let me play this. Let me play this. All right. I'm just gonna say what I'm gonna say is Gorilla has done it again. Y'all ready for this?
All right, I'll put more water. This is locker room, guys. That shit, you can tell it's irritating. That shit red. Just as locker room, guys.
I can imagine how that shit feel down there.
So for those who can't see this, it's some lovely lady decided that she wanted to wax her own vagina and use Gorilla Glue tape to wax herself, and now she bent over somewhere with it busted wide open, and they pouring water on it because it's irritated and red.
Ma'am, why? 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 There.
Who told you?
If you're
Who
not
told
going
you
to
that
get
was
it
a good
waxed,
idea, sis?
you could at least nair it.
Did you-
I would take the chances of using nair.
Nair will do the job. I promise you. Nair will do the job. They even got some. They got some Nair just for the cat. They got specifically for it.
Do this. I didn't know that.
Yes, they got some
Do it
specifically
work
for
good?
that area.
Does it work
It's
good?
been a while since I used it, so I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't understand what people be thinking.
Yeah, like Tiara said, there are kits at Walgreens, Amazon. You could just use a razor. Like there are so many options.
So many options. You use some clippers
before you get to Gorilla Glue.
Anything.
Gorilla Glue. Like common sense would tell me, even if I didn't know what Gorilla Glue was, in my mind, a gorilla is strong. So anything that has, I don't care if it says gorilla eggs, that means it's some strong ass eggs that I probably don't want to eat.
Right. Right.
Like, why would you take some Gorilla Glue and put it on your vagina? Right. What type of sense is that? I am sick of it. Y'all,
Right. That's all I got. I'm sorry. I just don't understand how you be in your house and you like, hey, I got a date tonight. What can I use? Well, I don't know why you.
They even at the at Family Dollar, they have this thing. God, I can't remember the name of it, but it's men stuff, but it's hair removal that you can put on you. They say it's not as strong as Nair, and it's actually better. I just never tried it, but I think that's like $1. Nair is only $2. You can go to the Dollar Tree and get a razor for $1.25. There's so options, man.
It's so many options. I don't understand.
You could have used
Vern
your
said she must have had a mess. That's what I said. Some clippers, anything been better. Anything. Scissors. I took my chances with Elmer's glue.
But even if it was a massive bush, you still need to trim it down before you.
Right. When you go for a wax, they don't just be like, all right, it's a lot of hair.
Right. Don't you trim your hedges down before you straighten it out? Before you clean it up, you got to trim it down. Then you clean it up. I don't know. Doggone it.
I don't get it. I
bet her pH balance was she probably had yeast infections, bacterial vaginosis, everything.
Man, that part. Let's show this post Brick sent. Let's see here. I uploaded it.
So my sister, she just said I be using y'all Facebook pictures to make fake obituaries when I call out work, which is what the TSA workers should have done.
It's actually kind of unique. I ain't never thought of that. Never thought of that. I'm not smart. I'm not smart enough for these shenanigans.
I don't want to kill nobody off.
Hey, how look I do that and then you die next week?
I already got your obituary wrote out.
And you want to know what make it so bad? Now I can't even take off work for your funeral because I done already took off.
No, you got to kill somebody else off.
No, that's too much. Anybody got time?
You're like, well, really, she didn't die last week. She just died this week. She was on hospice. We thought she was gonna go last week, but she came back around.
You already got a old people die. You don't win out. There you go. Okay.
Okay.
You went out for a second. But people that made beats before we die, I don't think. At least it ain't me this
Is it
time.
me? Is it me?
Yeah.
It's me. I don't know what's going on.
It's you.
Okay.
Well, we at the end of the topics anyway. We went through them super fast this week. I don't know why. He said for a small fee, I can write you a work note on official letterhead. I know that's right. And they can call and verify. Okay. Take it to the next level. Contact this number.
If anybody needs a letter for work, please contact Occasionally Posh at occasionallyposh@gmail.com, and we will get that sent over to you.
I'm not gonna answer that. I'm not gonna answer it. She don't check the email, so she only check it when I say check it. I ain't worried about that. I am done. Oh,
I'm like, Sunshine, did you see this? They need a letter. Let's write this letter up. Contact Vernon.
I did have one more video, but it was too dang long to show. And it was an old video. It wasn't new, but it was Boosie being Boosie, and they was talking about a versus battle, and he was saying nobody could go against R. Kelly was the conversation. He was like, nobody, and the guy was like, what about? He said nobody living or dead. Let me be clear. And he was like, what about Stevie Wonder? He was like, Stevie Wonder ain't got no hits. I only know one of his songs. I'm like, Stevie Wonder do got Stevie Wonder got a lot of hits.
We didn't say
one. Prince. No, I only have one Prince song. They were just naming all these people, and he said nobody in the world could go on a versus battle. I don't know if you can hear me. Oh yeah, there you go. Nobody in the world can go on a versus battle against R. Kelly. Do you agree or not?
I'm pretty sure there is somebody. I just don't know who. At one point in time, so Avant probably could have if Avant had kept going with his music and stuff. I think they could have did a run for run. But Avant stopped, and I don't think he could do it. I don't know anybody that could go against R. Kelly besides R. Kelly. R. Kelly with Mr. Big, and then R. Kelly without Mr. Big.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I feel like there's a better artist than R. Kelly, though. I just don't know if it's better artists than R. Kelly during his time.
Right. Or that has the catalog that he has. Like I'm pretty sure there's some people that could go rounds with him, but I think that he would dust a lot of people because he has like he has so much. Like him and Jay-Z album, Best of Both Worlds. Hell, they could play that from beginning to end, and I'd be like, he got it. 12 play TP2. Like I can listen to both of those from beginning to end and not skip a song.
Right.
Chocolate Factory was really good, and Chocolate Factory is whenever he started like kind of catering to like the older crowd and stuff like that. So I don't think it's anybody that could go and be able to make you want to have sex and then also make you want to step in the name of love with your grandma in the kitchen.
Right. That's what one thing Boosie said that was kind of funny. He was like, R. Kelly was the reason why people turned into freaks. Well, people weren't no freaks before him. I don't agree with that. But he said people weren't eating cat before they met her. R. Kelly. Boosie's stupid. Boosie really stupid. But I mean, it would definitely be hard to go against him. But I think people before his time could beat him. I think Prince got a big catalog too.
He has but I don't think that it's some songs that I don't think that Prince would have a thing that could go. I don't think Prince would have a song that could go against some of R. Kelly's songs.
I don't know if I
I'm
agree.
over here sounding real allergy-ish.
Yeah, she real drippy tonight. But but yeah, I don't know. I feel like Michael Jackson too. I feel like but like I said, that's before his time. If you just considering the time where he was really bumping, I don't know if it's anybody that could.
I don't even like him, so it don't matter.
I about to say I wouldn't watch it anyway, because now that I know most of the songs was made to little girls, I don't really care to I don't really care to listen to it. I don't take away from the fact that he's very talented, and he's wrote a lot of songs that people don't know he's wrote too, in all genres of music. So I ain't taking away that he's talented, but I just don't feel like I can listen to the song the same anymore.
Right. Seems like you're ready. I'm not ready, damn it. And you know, that Players Club is like one of my favorite movies. And I get so mad whenever she come out to that song now. Like I don't know it's coming up.
Right, that part. Well, yes. It's too many songs. I mean, just the whole Trapped in the Closet series. It was everybody loved Trapped in the Closet.
Listen, after 8.
It got a little stupid. It got a little stupid after about 7 or 8. It did, but it was still no. It just jumped out. He jumped out. Who would have ever thought about a midget? I don't. Yeah, no.
But my sister, she was pregnant. I think she was pregnant at the time. I feel is Brittany. If you still on here, comment. She might done jumped out. But if I remember correctly, she was pregnant whenever Trapped in the Closet came out, and she would get like morning sickness whenever the songs would come on. Like she would get sick. Like
wow.
She could listen to
it. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. You think Usher could go against them?
Let's just talk about, forget the verses. Let's just talk about how Usher be out there in the skating ring, just skating like butter. I mean, it's like the frying pan is hot, and you take that butter and you drop it down, and it just slides across the frying pan. Usher, good.
He made it look so good. I wanted to go skating. I wanted to go skating. Jesus. Like for real. Tried to go skate. That skate ring you sent us to. We didn't go. First of all, really? We pulled up. First of all, we pulled up. It was packed. There was nowhere to park. It was first of all. Second of all, they had security on both sides.
Really?
And they was checking purses. I said, "Nah, I ain't taking my kids in here."
See, that's never happened. Whenever I went, it's always fun whenever we go, and it's usually always packed. It's always packed. Every time I've ever went, it's always packed. But whenever you get inside, it's not like overly crowded. The parking lot is small,
right?
But the building is pretty big, so you don't feel like you.
Right. I mean, I definitely want to go back because it was packed. But I want to try it first without the kids and then maybe come back.
Yeah, go without the kids. But it's really nice because they play like 90s music, early 2000 music, late 80s. They play like some really good music. It's really fun. It's a nice vibe.
Yeah, maybe. All right, y'all. Well, we at our time. We made it through the topics this week. Thank y'all so much for joining and commenting and sending us stuff. Pray for her allergies and her pregnancy scale. But thank y'all for joining. If do us a favor if you haven't done so. I was bent over
like a pretzel the other week.
I'm not.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm doing. Do us a favor and share this post. Like our page, subscribe to our YouTube, follow us on Facebook and Instagram. I'm not with her. If you got anything you want us to discuss, or if you know of a good guest we should have on, you can email us.
Or if you need a work letter
at gmail.com, or you can just inbox me or Chassie B or our page.
I'm trying to be better on Instagram.
He'll be on a cruise next week. Have fun.
Oh, boo, Fern. Cancel the cruise.
They already had to hold off one time. They ain't holding off no more. If you want to bless us with a little financials, we'll take it at our Cash App at # occasionally Posh. We really want to go to where we're doing this together in person, y'all. So any blessing will be. I'm sorry, I tried. Anything would be helpful. I be trying to not make it church related. I don't know why I always do that. But thank y'all again for tuning
buy some
in.
equipment.
Yeah, we gotta buy some equipment. We gotta get it set up. You know what I'm saying?
And then I gotta pay for this tummy tuck so that I'm snatched. So that whenever y'all see me, y'all don't see my fupa. No, I'm playing.
I'm not spending money on a tummy tuck. I'm not. Anywho, thank y'all for tuning in.
I think my tummy tuck is like $3,000 if you
I'm not. Edit, cut. Oh, I can't do that. Bye, y'all. See y'all next week.